Welcome to the Movies Comments section. Today, we dive deep into the intricate web of emotions, betrayals, and unexpected twists that have kept us all on the edge of our seats in The Bold and the Beautiful. This film, as many of you know, isn't just a story about love and loss. It is an exploration of human vulnerability, the consequences of impulsive actions, and the delicate balance between trust and deceit. The narrative opens with a moment that immediately sets the tone for the complex relationships to follow. Carter and Daphne share a passionate kiss, an impulsive act that blurs the lines between desire and duty. Carter, caught in the throes of a fleeting moment, soon realizes that his impulsive act carries with it consequences that extend far beyond his personal desires. Understanding that this passion was only temporary, he explains the situation to Hope, a conversation laden with regret and caution. Carter's confession is not merely an admission of a lapse in judgment, but also a promise to himself to cease further actions that could unravel the delicate fabric of his relationships. In a bid to offer some reassurance, he also mentions that Daphne is due to leave Los Angeles soon, suggesting that Hope need not bear the brunt of the emotional fallout for long. However, human emotions are seldom so easily pacified. Hope, a character whose trust was once deeply invested in Daphne, finds herself unable to simply overlook the betrayal. The disappointment she feels is palpable, and her reaction is swift and direct. In a tense encounter, Hope confronts Daphne, warning her to keep a safe distance from Carter. This confrontation is more than just a verbal admonition. It is an emotional reckoning that underscores the gravity of broken trust. Hope's warning, however, is met with an unexpected indifference from Daphne. Encouraged by Steffi, Daphne dismisses Hope's cautions, convinced that her connection with Carter is genuine and worth pursuing despite the obstacles. Steffi's support for Daphne is intriguing in itself as it adds another layer to the narrative. Her belief that Daphne's feelings for Carter transcend mere infatuation, suggesting that there may be more at stake than a simple dalliance. As the personal drama between these characters unfolds, a parallel storyline begins to complicate matters further. Taylor and Ridge, long-standing figures in the saga, enter the narrative with a critical piece of advice directed at Steffi. They urge her to distance herself from Finn, especially in light of the explosive revelation that Luna, a character with a troubled past, is in fact Finn's daughter. This disclosure is not just a familial twist, it brings with it memories of past tragedies. Luna's actions had once nearly cost Steffi her life, leaving an indelible mark of pain and betrayal. The suggestion from Taylor and Ridge is both protective and cautionary. They believe that the history between Steffi, Finn, and Luna is too fraught with danger to be ignored. Yet, Steffi's internal logic tells a different story. Convinced that Luna is confined behind the bars of a prison cell, she initially dismisses the urgency of their advice. Steffi's reluctance to heed the warnings highlights the often blurred line between perception and reality, an important theme that resonates throughout the film. Unknown to her, the truth is far more complex. Luna is not in incarceration but is rather under the care of Bill and Finn, a fact that Finn has carefully hidden from her. This concealment of truth fuels the tension and mistrust that ripple through every interaction, serving as a reminder that in this world, secrets are both weapons and shields. In the midst of these intertwined relationships and secret-keeping, Daphne once again finds herself at a crossroads. In a moment of defiance and lingering passion, she tells Carter that she will return to Paris, a symbolic departure that echoes the transient nature of their connection. Before making her exit, Daphne shares another kiss with Carter, this time coupled with a pointed admonition for him to return control of Forrester Creation. Her request is laden with symbolism. Forrester Creation represents not only a corporate asset but also the legacy and pride of a family empire, a legacy that Carter has a responsibility to uphold. Yet, despite her fervent declaration, Carter remains in a state of indecision. He acknowledges that Daphne's actions have crossed a line, prompting him to declare that she has indeed overstepped her boundaries. In a moment of dramatic tension, Daphne leaves, yet her departure is shrouded in uncertainty. The audience is left to ponder whether Daphne's exit is final or if it is merely a temporary retreat in a saga where comebacks are as dramatic as departures. Adding yet another twist to this already tangled narrative is the character's Zend, whose motivations are driven by his own interests. Unlike the others, Zend has a vested interest in keeping Daphne around, primarily due to a lucrative project that involves a new line of perfumes. His pragmatic approach contrasts sharply with the emotionally charged decisions of the other characters. While Hope, Steffi, and even Carter are caught up in the whirlwind of personal relationships and betrayals, Zend's focus remains on the potential benefits of Daphne's involvement in his project. His insistence that she stays behind is not just about preserving a working relationship, it is about leveraging her presence for a greater purpose, one that could redefine success and innovation within the competitive world of fragrance. Zend's perspective introduces a fascinating dynamic to the narrative. Sometimes personal relationships and business interests are inextricably linked, and decisions made for love can have far-reaching professional consequences. The film's narrative structure weaves these individual threads into a rich tapestry that challenges the audience to consider the interplay of duty, passion, and the often painful consequences of secrecy. Each character's decision, whether it is Carter's attempt to contain a momentary lapse of judgment, Hope's heartfelt confrontation with betrayal, or Steffi's internal struggle between protecting herself and following her heart, contributes to a larger discussion about trust and responsibility. The choices made by Taylor, Ridge, and even Zend underscore the notion that in the realm of high-stakes drama, personal motivations are seldom isolated. They are part of a broader network of alliances, betrayals, and hidden agendas. Throughout The Bold and the Beautiful, we witness a series of interconnected events that remind us that every decision, no matter how small it might seem, can set off a chain reaction with profound consequences. Carter's momentary indulgence with Daphne is more than just a kiss, it is a catalyst that sends ripples through the lives of those around him. Hope's inability to forgive and forget serves as a poignant reminder that trust, once broken, is not easily repaired. Meanwhile, the advice offered by Taylor and Ridge, though well-intentioned, is clouded by their own biases and histories with Finn and Luna. The narrative also questions whether the truth, when kept hidden, can ever truly remain dormant. Finn's decision to conceal Luna's true whereabouts not only undermines Steffi's ability to make informed decisions but also highlights the complexities of loyalty and the cost of silence in relationships that have long histories. Daphne's impending return to Paris, combined with her ambiguous farewell, leaves viewers in a state of suspense, wondering whether her departure marks the end of a tumultuous chapter or the beginning of an even more dramatic sequel. Carter's internal conflict, caught between regret and a sense of responsibility, speaks to the universal human experience of grappling with the consequences of one's actions. And as Zend champions the pragmatic over the emotional, we are reminded that in the world of high fashion and high stakes, business and personal relationships are often two sides of the same coin. This intricate dance of relationships and power struggles is what makes The Bold and the Beautiful such a compelling watch. It challenges us to look beyond the surface-level drama and consider the deeper themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the cost of secrecy. The film does not offer simple resolutions. Instead, it presents us with a mirror reflecting the complexities of our own lives, where the lines between right and wrong are often blurred by the heat of passion and the chill of calculated ambition. As we reflect on these events, it becomes clear that every character, from the conflicted Carter to the determined Hope, from the enigmatic Daphne to the calculating Zend, is navigating a world where personal desires and professional responsibilities collide. Their interactions create a narrative that is as unpredictable as it is engaging, inviting us to question what we would do in their shoes. Would we allow a fleeting moment of passion to derail a carefully constructed life? Could we ever trust someone who has betrayed us, even if the betrayal was momentary? And how do we balance the pursuit of personal happiness with the obligations that come from loyalty and duty? In closing, The Bold and the Beautiful is more than just a film about love and betrayal. It is a study of human nature, a portrayal of how our decisions, even the seemingly insignificant ones, can lead to consequences that reverberate through every aspect of our lives. The drama that unfolds on screen is a powerful reminder that every kiss, every whispered word of warning, and every calculated piece of advice can alter the course of destiny. Whether it is Carter's internal struggle, Hope's unyielding desire for honesty, or Daphne's ambiguous path between love and independence, each character invites us to reflect on our own experiences and the intricate dance of relationships that define us. Thank you for taking the time to read through this deep dive into the captivating events of The Bold and the Beautiful. I hope this exploration has offered you fresh insights and a renewed appreciation for the complex interplay of emotions and decisions that drive the story. As we sign off, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps us bring more in-depth analyses and discussions on the films and series you love. Goodbye, and see you in our next video.